this video, we will discuss the roles and various officials you will encounter during any race or championships run in the military. It's key to understand the personalities and their individual roles so you can build a rapport and get the best possible advice from them. It is no different to winning the influence battle with any set of officials in any other sport. The primary group of officials for alpine racing are the Race Organising Committee. Routinely, for ease, they are referred to as the Hill Team. The Race Organising Committee is headed up by the Chairman Alpine and will normally consist of Chief of Race, Technical Delegate, as nominated by the AWSA, Chief of Course, normally provided by the resort, Referee, Chief Gate Judge, Chief of Timings and Calculations, Start Referee, Finish Referee, Race Secretary. Where AWSA rules dictate that wherever possible, a full team is in place at all events, especially those below Army level, officials may be required to carry out more than one role. For example, the Finish Referee is often also the Chief Timing and Calculations. The rules also allow resort staff to be contracted to fulfill some of these duties under the direction of the Chief of Race. You will see this is the case here at the Infantry Championships. When there is any question of the interpretation of rules or any controversial matter whatsoever concerning a race, decisions are made by the race jury. A jury is a subset of the Hill Team and consists of the technical delegate, the Chief of Race and the referee. For speed events, they are augmented with an assistant referee. The TD chairs the jury and ensures decisions are made in line with the FIS and AWSA rules. Each member of the Hill Team has their own roles and responsibilities. This is laid out in detail within the FIS rules. We will now look at the key points on each official's role to establish a base understanding. The Chairman Alpine is a post only relevant to the military. At the Army Championships, there will be a senior officer, usually a brigadier, who sits on the AWSA Council. At qualification meetings, there will be a senior officer appointed by the formation commander. The chairman has the overall responsibility for the championships or competition. Essentially, they are the exercise director. At lower levels, such as here at the Infantry Championships, the chairman may delegate this to the Chief of Alpine. The Chief of Race is the Chief of Staff to the chairman and a member of the race jury. He or she has the overall responsibility for the organisation and administration of each race. Included in their responsibilities is to select the area or slope where each race is to be run, conduct event risk assessments, publish the daily race programme, and supervise all other members of the Hill Team. The Chief of Race is the key decision maker and the person you want to speak to with any serious issues. The technical delegate is the chairman of the race jury and conducts their meetings. He is the official responsible for ensuring that advice is given to the Hill Team on safety aspects, technical points, and rule interpretations. The TD also has the lead for tasking any medical services. The Chief of Course is responsible for setting, marking, and all the preparation of the course. This position is normally provided by the resort and will be assisted by the course setters and course workers. The referee is a member of the race jury and is responsible for inspecting the course after it is set. He or she will receive the reports from the start and finish referees about rule infractions and disqualifications. They post the names of competitors who did not start, did not finish, or were disqualified through protocol. The referee works closely with the TD and Chief of Race. The referee is the race's ally on the jury, therefore it is always worth knowing who this is and discussing any potential issues with them. The assistant referee is only required for speed events and is a member of the jury. They understudy and can deputise for the referee. The Chief Gate Judge, or Chief of Gates, is responsible for the provision of gate judges to ensure the competitors correctly follow the course and abide by the rules. The Chief of Timing and Calculations is responsible for the timing of each competitor and for announcing their provisional times. They will also assist the race secretary in the production of the results and seed lists. Finally, they provide on-hill administrative assistance to the chief of race by recording decisions, compiling protocol with the referee, and recording course information. The start referee is responsible for the construction and layout of the start area. They ensure the regulations for the start are observed, recording each starter and those competitors who are late, do not start, or infringe the rules. They are routinely assisted by a start marshal. The start referee is also the easiest and most frequent official that racers will see and is therefore an excellent point of contact for information, questions, or issues. The finish judge or referee is responsible for the construction and layout of the finish area and is to ensure the finish line conforms to the rules. They receive any requests for reruns, record each finisher, and those competitors who did not finish. The race secretary is responsible for the organisation and smooth running of the race office and staff. They have the overall administrative lead for the championships. At the infantry championships, this is the exercise executive officer. In addition to the race organising committee, there will be a number of other groups or individuals on the hill working to make the event as efficient as possible. It is worth having an understanding of these groupings and what their roles are. The Resort Hill team, led by the Chief of Course, do all the technical work. You will see them setting and maintaining the course, manning the start and helping out with timings. They do not form part of the race committee or the jury. Gate judges will be employed along the length of each of the courses to ensure skiers correctly complete the course. At the Army or qualifying championships, this task is often performed by other skiers before or after they have raced. If you are called to do this task, please do it with concentration and with integrity. The events you record could lead to the individuals and or teams being disqualified. We are extremely lucky here at the Infantry Championships as gate judges are provided for us as part of the Resort Hill team. Marshals will normally be appointed to specifically help at the start and or the finish. They are responsible to the Chief of Race and their duties could include marshalling skiers at the start, issue or collection of race numbers, supervision of junior officials, and course helpers. Slip crews will be provided by the Resort Hill team and by capable skiers. Although not the most exciting task, it is critical to keep the course safe for the later skiers and to give them as best a chance as possible. Remember, the work you do as a slip crew may help one of your teammates to perform better for their team. Coaches are allowed to assist teams with inspection and then to observe on the race piste during the race. They may also video their skiers. They are, however, not allowed to coach or interfere in any way during the race. Photographers, media and visitors will routinely be allowed to access the race piste to record and observe the race. Their movement will be controlled by the hill team and they should therefore not interfere with the race. In summary, the key takeaways from this video are: the Race Organising Committee or Hill Team are the collective of officials there to ensure racing is fair and safe. They are friendly forces and building a relationship with them is beneficial to you. The jury decides any contentious issues. Understanding the roles and responsibilities of the officials is hugely beneficial when you need help or want to resolve an issue. The referee is the competitor's friend. The start referee is often the easiest official to engage with as you will see them the most. And lastly, you will encounter many other individuals and groups on the piste. They are there to help but don't have a say in key decisions and in no circumstances should they be able to influence a skier's performance.